I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Hello, everyone, and welcome on this nice and beautiful rainy day, actually, here. So hope everyone's having a good day. And first in the chat today was Mr. Tom Cruise. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Mr. Steven. Also, we have Wendy and Flipping Goodies. And everybody's saying hello to each other. Mr. Jimmy, hello, good morning, and welcome. Also on the Facebook side as well, broadcasting through Facebook. And Mr. Williams from Warcraft. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And as soon as I see it come in the chat, I see little Miss Q's in the house. Hello, good morning, and welcome to you as well. But, here, no, I have to move it down. Duh. No wonder I couldn't see it. Good morning, little Miss Q. How are y'all doing this morning? So, y'all may know this guest from the chats. Y'all may not have met him yet live. It's been a while that he's been on a live. Get ready to ask some questions because he's got a good, different type of business that he's doing. And so we're going to get to know him a little bit more. Y'all may know him as Tommy 2.0, but we all know him as the Bargain Effects, Mr. Tommy 2.0. Good morning, hello, and welcome.
Good morning. And actually, the Bargain Effect, we're going through a rebranding. Ooh. So that's probably going to change here in the future.
Awesome. Well, let everybody know a little bit about you while I get our links and put it at the top in the chat. So that way you get to know a little bit about you and what are you doing on your side. Good morning, Miss Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Let's do this right now.
For sure. I recognize a lot of the names in the chat, so I know a lot of people know me. Bargain Effect, Tommy 2.0. Used to be your just everyday regular reseller, flipping products for a profit. But recently, within the last couple of weeks, I shut down my eBay store and put the reselling on hold. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it or not. We're working on a different business adventure, and it depends where that takes us and how much time and space that we have. So right now, what we are doing and focusing on is decals. We're doing regular decals on premium cut quality vinyl that can be applied to your cars, your laptops, windows. We do have removable paint safe vinyl for like walls. You see the pictures where people have like the family trees with pictures or sayings on their walls, and you can apply that to your walls and it not come off. Otherwise, our outdoor premium vinyl is waterproof, warranted up to 5 years for outdoor use, 10 years for indoor use. And we also just got set up where we're doing full color decals, so I don't have any samples of that right at the moment. But we are getting into decals and stickers. That's what we do. We have a bunch of pre-made that we've been selling on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and we also have our own web store. And we do pre-made designs, or we can do a design for you. We do custom as well.
All right. So if y'all haven't checked out his channel, it is at the top in the by the way in the blue chat. Got his email, his website there. I mean, his YouTube channel, by the way. And as soon as I get his website link, I'm going to go ahead and add that to the description bar below as well. I do have all his information in the description bar, but I will add the website as soon as I get it from you.
And the website is really easy. It's just princebytbe.com. TBE obviously standing for the bargain effect.
Mm-hmm. Hello and welcome. Good morning to Miss Jennifer. Hello, good morning and welcome. And also we have a new one in the house. Ulysses Eats Mechos, if I'm saying that right. Well, let me get that in. While I'm doing that, I'm going to get your website and add it to the description. That way I'll have it in the description bar to go with your information. So tell everybody a little bit about what got you started into decals and kind of veered away from your eBay store.
Well, what it was is we actually bought our very first cutter and our heat presses and stuff. What was it, two and a half years ago? And it was just kind of just another way we thought we were going to generate a little bit of income. We figured we'll do some shirts, we do cups, sublimation cups. We also do this is actually a high quality vinyl. These would be a hand wash only. They're not microwave safe. They are dishwasher safe.
Right.
Not microwave safe. These are microwave and dishwasher. This will never come off, scratch, peel, or fade. Microwave safety. So it's more of a premium cup. But anyways, we started out as a hobby. We were doing some shirts. We did some mugs, cutting the vinyl decals. And it was more of just a hobby to start a little bit of another income stream. And we started noticing that a lot of people were asking, oh, can you make me one? Can you make me one? And we were selling a few local, handing them out here, friends and stuff. And we were like, well, there might be a little bit more to it. So we started listening. We did open up our Prince by TBE eBay store. That's the name of the store. It shows right up on Google. And we started having some sales there. And then I was like, well, I'm going to list them on Marketplace as well. And we did that since spring. And our orders have outsold eBay on Marketplace by a ton.
Wow.
So we just started loading up more decals, getting different designs, buying actual licensing for designs because it became worthwhile. And after about 3-4 months of doing that, it was like I was having a problem with running the Prince by TBE, which Destiny does help quite a bit with that, and doing the eBay reselling. With the time consuming of eBay, going out sourcing product, all of you know what that's like. The time you take to source the product, bring it home, clean it, photo, it's quite an extensive time. It's very time consuming. Did I love it? Yes, absolutely. I love reselling. I love buying things for $1, flipping it for 40, 50, 60 bucks. I love it. There's nothing more thrilling to me than that. But I'm also all about numbers and financials. So after about 3 months of that, we did a last 90-day comparison with our eBay reselling, our decals, and the time invested in each one, what it took to make those dollars. We had a lot less time invested in the decals, but our numbers and our profits were higher on the decals than it was to eBay. So with not being able to do one full bore, it was really hard. So I was going to hire somebody to help me. Didn't work out. I mean, they showed up one day, 10 minutes. They had to go. That was it, And I was like, well, that's not going to work. So I was like, I got to make a choice. Do I want to do eBay, which I love, but it's very time consuming, or do I want to do the decals, which I do have a passion for, and the passion is, as I see the potential, is getting bigger and bigger. And we decided, based on numbers, time involved, that we're going to go the decal route and try to expand that. So we got bigger cutters. We got cutters there. We got sublimation printers, Destiny's got a cutter there. She's over there filling orders right now. In the back, we got big cutters, heat presses, and because the demand was getting bigger, so we had to buy bigger equipment that could produce more stuff. And yeah, so we're doing a decal route, and my eBay stuff, the store is totally shut down. We sent a lot of stuff to the flea market just to liquidate it. Sold a lot of stuff at break even. I did keep a decent supply of things that I do know aren't going to go down in value and are good, profitable, well worth holding on to items. So when and if I do want to get back into the eBay, I don't have to take a chunk of funds to go source again and find things. I have enough to probably load up a store with about 200, 250 items without having to spend a dime.
Right. We have a question here. Actually, we had a statement first before that where did it go? The decals seem to take up less space. I am sure that is a plus.
Oh, for sure. I'll give you an example. So let me give you a good overshot here. So I know a lot of people have seen the basement, the dungeon in the past. And those whole back walls were all shelves. The center was shelves. You couldn't even see our washer and dryer over there before because it was just total shelves. And all the inventory of listed and unlisted, we were tripping over things. It was just a big mess down here. All of our inventory is right there on that top shelf.
Oh, wow.
That's it. It's just rolls of vinyl. And then we have on this shelf over here, those boxes are the envelopes that we send most of it out unless it's a bigger design. Then it goes out in tubes.
All right, we do have a question for you from Glams. Who or where would you say is your biggest customer for decals?
Right now, it's Facebook Marketplace. But as we had the eBay store, we didn't do a whole lot with it. Like I say, it started out kind of hobby. So we were just throwing things up there, here and there. And over the last week, I'm like, okay, I got to ramp up the eBay store. So as I've been creating activity in the store, sales, which everybody knows, the more you list, the more you sell, our sales have been picking up there. But as of right now, Facebook Marketplace is our biggest selling platform. That's where we're generating the most revenue.
Wow. Let's see. So when you're doing your eBay, you're still listing on eBay, but you're only listing the decals. Is that correct?
Right. Which is very nice, and listing is very easy because our decal designs are on our computers, so there's no product to clean, there's no product to test, there's no product to have to take photos of. Mm-hmm. We just do our designs, we download the image of the design and then upload that to eBay. We have templated things, so I can actually list a decal in about 30 seconds.
That was my next question about how long does it take?
Yeah.
Now, do you get like certain types of designs if somebody's creating something or send you something? Is it easier for you to use that type of products that they're sending you in a picture or JPEG and then create a decal that way?
When it comes to like the vinyl decals,
mm-hmm.
Okay, single color or two color decals are fine. If you get more than that, then what you're going to want to actually do, which we're doing now, is a printed sticker. Like, for instance, I'm going to use your thing that I have right here, Johnny, as an example. Okay, if you would want this could you do it in vinyl? Yes, but you're not going to have the shading and stuff like in the green.
Right.
It would just be a solid green. You're not going to have the good look and effect. So if you wanted something like this, it would be a printed sticker, which basically is on printed vinyl. We do use a premium laminate to go over the top. So if people were like to stick it on their cell phones or outdoors on their vehicle, it's going to be weatherproof, UV proof. It's not going to scratch, as a lot of people, they put decals on their cell phones. They put them in and out of their purse, their pockets. The sticker wears off. With our laminate, it's going to stay bright and vibrant and scratch resistant.
All right, we have a statement here, and it's from Hugo NZTV. I keep hearing about people being scammed on Facebook, but it sounds like it works out for you. I need to try that marketplace. So you don't have any problems with that, do you?
With marketplace, well, they're still getting their shit together.
Yeah.
I'll be frank. So they do have a lot of glitches. Where with eBay wants you to list, and they reward you by pushing your products and bumping you up in the algorithm. Where on marketplace, if you list like that, they look at it as you're spamming. So they'll actually suppress your listings for more activity.
Hmm.
So I went and I learned that the hard way. I went through and I was listing on Marketplace, and I'm getting no views on Marketplace. I mean, literally 0 to 3 views on stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? So research, and I actually had to not list anything on Marketplace for a week to kind of just let that clear out. And then I'll only list like 3 decals and then wait a few hours and then list 1 or 2 more, up to like 5 or 6 decals in a day.
Hmm.
And then wait, don't do anything else, because all of a sudden you're going to get flagged as a spammer again, and they're going to suppress your listings.
Oh.
Once your listing is suppressed on Marketplace, the only way to get it unsuppressed is by totally deleting it and redoing the listing. But you got to change your picture format or something, because the attach that meta file to your picture. So if you just use the same picture again, they're going to recognize that and still suppress that listing. So you have to like basically start from scratch, different title, different description, different picture. Go in and edit your picture somehow and resave it as a different file.
Hmm.
But
So
you
you're
have to,
saying don't
and
list a lot at
like
one time?
like right now, Marketplace is showing me, this is another glitch that they're currently having. Marketplace is showing me if I look at my sales, I have a negative balance of $545.67
Why is it negative?
with a note attached to it that says pending balance may not be accurate. This is a temporary issue calculating your pending balance. The amount shown here may not be accurate. Your actual payments won't be affected, and they're not. We have probably right around, when I did the numbers the other day, there was like 1,200 and something in payouts we have coming. And I do get my payouts every day. Those aren't impacted. But when it shows, it's really hard for bookkeeping, because you have to go through and keep track of each sale if you want a real accurate number.
Hmm.
What they're saying you have pending, I don't know why. It's been like that for a couple of months now, is very inaccurate. So there is glitches in the marketplace. And if you go to marketplace and list like you're listing on eBay, it's not going to work out as well.
So about how many you think you would suggest somebody, if they were trying to do a Facebook marketplace, about how much or how often should you post within each other's listing? Each
If
type
you
of-
if you want to be safe, which I was losing money by not getting the views and getting suppressed. So to be safe, I've been listing 5 a day and been having excellent luck with that. When I would go up and try to squeeze a couple more and went to like 7 or 8, those listings wouldn't get no views after that 5. So I think
So do you
5.
have a certain time spot span between each one you're listing for that day?
I really don't. I haven't found a great time. There's a Facebook marketplace sellers group. There's people that are saying Mondays are a bad day to list. Other people are saying Sundays are the best day to list. They're not providing any data, and I'm a very data driven person,
Hmm.
so I couldn't suggest. What I do is I'll list 1 in the morning, I'll list 1 in the afternoon. In between our downtimes, I'll just go and list 1 or 2 all throughout the day, because I figure I'm covering the whole spectrum then.
Right.
What I do, this is one thing which very much helps, because we are selling now. If you're selling one-offs, I don't know exactly how you'd go about doing that, but because we're doing decals and we can send out any quantity amount, and it's just one listing that can be bought over and over again. We go and we bump our listings by changing our quantity available once a day. Anytime you edit your listing, it pushes it to the top. So we'll say, okay, we have 50 of these available, and then tomorrow we'll go and say we have 40 of them available. And we notice every time we do that, especially for the first few hours after that, we'll bang sales, like almost one right after another. And then they'll start to die off again. But I'm scared to bump again in that day because I don't want to get that spammy flag.
Andrew says, I source on Facebook Marketplace, but no sales from there yet.
And I was selling on Marketplace, regular stuff when I was doing the flipping. I did very few shipping things. Most of it was for local sales, bigger things I didn't want to ship, fragile things I didn't want to ship. I also, flip things like boats and trailers and motorcycles, which I'm not putting on eBay. Wow. So I used, and I did okay when it came to the one-offs. I did about as well as on there as I did on Macari.
All right, let's see here. They're just talking to each other. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. If you have any questions for Tommy, go ahead and ask it in the chat. I also have his link at the top of the blue box, but I also have his information in the description bar below, including his website. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. You're welcome. You're so close to 1,000, Jimmy. I wish my beard would turn like that, John. Oh,
I'm getting close. And I will say, Johnny, anybody that'd like to check out our website, theprincebytv.com, I'm putting in the chat here. I do have a coupon code that will get you a discount on your entire order if you order from the website. Which is that
okay? I'll put that in the description bar as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And the coupon code, real simple, first 10, and that's going to get you 10% off your entire order.
Awesome. All right, let me get that back up here, and I'll get that taken care of. Let me copy and paste that. Where'd it go?
All right, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna bring up a picture here, Johnny. I told you we picked something up.
Right.
And
now is that a dot? What is that after that? You have to put the quotes in it like that when you're doing the code?
No, the quote was just to separate it.
Okay, all right.
So it's just first 10. It's not capital sensitive or anything.
Okay.
Like that.
I'll do that as you show what you got. Okay. Hello and welcome, Perfecting Pearls. How are you doing this morning? Welcome. And there's the code in the chat, and I'll go ahead and put that in the description bar below. If you catch it after the show, I'll have it in there for you.
So because we've been ramping up, and obviously our little printers and stuff, we're starting to get to the point where we wanted to be able to print more efficient and more at a time. So yesterday we went and picked up this beast, which is a printer.
Oh, wow.
And it prints 44 inches wide by however long, runs 12 different colors. So your color quality is fabulous compared to like what you're going to print off your desk computer. And I think I have another picture of it here. So let me see. Where did it go? I have another picture here so you can actually see how big it is in relation to a garage.
Holy moly.
And that's what I sprung my back on yesterday.
That's just as big as the garage door.
Yeah. And we struggled to get it in the house. We actually had to take our house door moldings and stuff off.
Wow.
But yeah, so that'll really help us ramp up the production.
Okay, I got it in the descriptions of the video, of the description of this video. So if you go back and catch it after the show, the code is in there between. I did your Jennifer posted your Square site, so I have that and your website with the code in between both. So
Thank you, Jennifer.
So I did copy and paste it from when Jennifer put it in the chat. So it is in the description bar below. I'm gonna go back to a question here. Dayton Valley Deals just recently came in, and there's some other people just coming in. So for those who may not know who you are, would you go ahead and introduce yourself again and talk a little bit about what you do and your channel?
Yeah. Again, I'm Tommy 2.0. also known as the bargain effect throughout YouTube, and used to be your average everyday reseller on eBay and Mercari Marketplace and everything, but put all that on hold, shut all that down. So now we are doing our decals and printing that we're focusing on, and just changing our route in business. So if you're interested in getting any car graphics, logo graphics, hit us up. We can be found at printsbytbe.com. We do have a contact us on there if you have any questions, or you can email us directly at printsbytbe@gmail.com.
And then talk about the code they can use at checkout.
Yes, on our website, we have a ton of decals. We're adding decals to it daily. We're going to be adding other items like cups and things like that. We also do customization. If you have any ideas or things you want done, feel free to get a hold of us. But on our website, printsbytbe.com, we do have a coupon code, FIRST10. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. You just put it in your order. It will get you 10% off your entire order. Everything ships out for $375 first class shipping, no matter how big your order is.
Wow, that is awesome. Actually, by the way, Trent is in the house. T&D, that is Trent, who used to be on our morning show with us. He's saying, Tommy, when are you going to hang out with me again, bro?
Hey, whenever, when we went over to this business format, which is another reason that helped me decide, I have a lot more free time now than I did before.
Right.
I mean, I was struggling to just get chill downtime. So we still do a lot of work and still busy, but I have a lot more free time. And since I'm not running around and I'm not carrying and hauling totes of stuff around, my body feels a whole lot better. So before, when I wasn't working, it was like, man, I just want to go lay down. Where now I feel a lot better, and my body feels, except for after yesterday lifting that.
Yeah.
That machine is like 338 pounds, and it was a beast. But other than that, I feel a lot better, so I got a lot more free time. So if people want to hang out, Trent, I'd love to hang out with you, man. We need to do it. So just hit me up. I know you're busy trying to get your new business off the ground too. So hit me up. We'll do it. We can do it privately. We can do it live. We are going to start kind of doing some YouTube content on the printing and our processes and our qualities and things like that, so people can kind of see what goes into it that are interested. I haven't decided if, and maybe the chat can give me some feedback on that, on whether I should start. We have created another channel, the Prints by TBE channel, but I'm undecided on whether we should start doing content there and try to build a whole viewership again, or if I should just rebrand my current channel, since I don't have a whole lot of active content on there, but I'm already at, I don't even know how many subscribers I have on
I know before the show you were at 620.
Yeah, 620. And I think the Prints by TBE has 1, which is probably destiny.
Real quick, Jennifer dropped Dez's channel in. That is Tommy's wife. If you haven't checked out her channel, there's the link to the Shamrock Pixie. She is in the chat. She couldn't be with us today because she's headed to a doctor's appointment, but she is in the chat right now. Oh, you're still there.
She'll be heading out.
So there's Des. She's in the background. See, there's her link if you haven't checked out her channel. She's starting to do more videos. There she is. As y'all see, she's in the back waving, working.
Yeah,
let's see.
Working, filling orders.
There was a comment I want to get back to. Can't spell. Where was it at? Tommy, about how much does it cost for you guys to make him a T-shirt for his business? Make shirts for his business. You got new shirts.
We are not focusing on shirts. We do have the abilities to do shirts. When it comes to cost, there's a lot of variance. Honey, can you have that shirt? There's a lot of different.
You said she's going to be looking for someone to do her promoted items. So she'll be looking to get to you about her information that she's looking for.
Absolutely. Looking forward to talking to you. Like I say, you can email us at printsbytbe@gmail.com or contact us through the website. We can also be found on Facebook. I mean, there's multiple ways. Instagram. When it comes to t-shirts, it's really hard for me just to wing out a price because there's so many variations. There's very many different styles of printing that we can do. We have permanent vinyl. We have printable transfer vinyl. We have sublimation, which is personally my favorite, but it's a little bit more pricey. But unlike this and this is never going to fade, peel, or crack. It's going to become part of the shirt, and the shirt is going to wear out before the printing will. But it has to be done on a polyester material. This here is cheaper, but not going to last anywhere as long. So get a hold of me, and we can definitely work out and find out what you would like. And like I say, pricing based on material and durability.
Dawn says, looks like a tanning bed. I'm trying to catch up with the chat when you showed the picture of your machine.
Oh, the printer? Yeah. Destiny was on yesterday morning with Susanna, and she was showing pictures because we were actually out of town. We had to go out of town to pick it up. And there was people that were coming up with some wild guesses, one of which was a coffin. We saw it from a distance, and he thought it was a coffin.
Wow. And then again, when you did show it, when I was moving back and forth from screens, I did look at it, and when I glanced at it, that's what I thought it was too.
Yeah, Trent, hit me up. Trent likes the logo of the style, like with Mr. Pickles, he said, honey.
Okay, that's.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and that will last the whole life. And with that, you send us an image. It doesn't matter what it is, how many colors, we can get it on a shirt for you.
And as you see, Jennifer is dropping the link. So if you want to get in touch with him any kind of way, there's his link to his website as well. Let's see here. Can you please overnight me a shrimp po' boy and 10 pounds of crawfish? Wow. That's some serious order there. They might not be able to get that down south either right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going through some
hard time too. Yeah. Good morning, Callie. Let's see here. Thank y'all so much for good morning. New Orleans food brought. Yeah. Let's see. Good morning, Doris. Everybody's saying hello to each other. If you have any questions for Tommy, make sure you put it in the chat. What is the best platform to sell on in my kind of stuff of videos, CDs, DVDs, records, and eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace?
I would say from my experience, sell on all of them. Sell on all of them. Monitor your inventory. List it on every one of the platforms. And when one sells, just make sure you remember to remove it from the other platforms, because I had some oopses like that.
At the very, very beginning.
Yep. And you'll learn real quick. As soon as it sells, go remove it off the other platforms before it gets bought on there and you don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm all about don't stick to one platform. I mean, start out, get used to selling, pick a platform, master it. But as soon as you feel confident in that platform, do another one. And now with like Vendu and List Perfectly, it's so easy to list on multiple platforms.
Iris says she says to rebrand your current one since you've already gotten the subs.
That's what I was thinking. And the only thing that I have with that is people are going to be like, okay, I rebranded. I go into chats. People are going to be like, oh shit, who's this Prince by TV guy? I don't know him.
Trent says yes. Do the content showing people how crafty using the Cricut machine. There is a whole community that follows that. My wife and I both.
There is. When it comes to vinyls and craftiness and Cricuts, or we use the Silhouette branded for our little one, which Cricut and Silhouette, they do the same thing. A little bit different process in the software, but they do the same thing. And there's a huge community out there for that.
And Iris asks, what about hats?
We're not doing hats at the moment. I have a hat press. I don't like it. I don't like the quality that comes out of that hat press. I don't want to put any bad quality merchandise out there. So at this time, we are not doing the hats. And when I do get into doing hats, I think I'm going to go with the embroidery versus like the pressing. I think embroidery is a much better quality. It looks nicer and it lasts a lot longer.
Glenn wants to know, how can we reach out to you for merch orders?
Again, we do have a contact us on our website, princebytv.com, or you can email directly at princebe@gmail.com.
Let's see. I need some certified hustler merch. I want to get a hold of you guys too. So there you go. Go to the website. And again, I did put it in the description bar below, including the code he gave us to use. If you go in and place an order, the code is there as well. So don't forget to use the code to get you a little bit of savings and show some support to Tommy on his website.
Absolutely. We'd appreciate it. And I will tell you straight out, if there's something that we're capable of doing, but we can't do like as good of a discount, or if there's somebody that we know that can do what you're looking for better than us, because we only do what we master and that we sell.
Right.
We don't practice on anybody's merch. So if we're not able to do something you want, I'll definitely direct you to where I feel you'll get your best value for what you're looking for as well.
Exactly. Let's see. I was a wrestler. They're talking to each other on that. I prefer an embroidery hat anyway. You can get into them when. Let me know when you please. Let's see. Talking to Callie. Don't do fine. Pressing cheap. They're talking to each other. Make comments. Let's see here. I think I'm caught up here. All right. So when you're doing your I know you were talking about doing some listings on eBay. Now, do you tend to do some designs that you put on eBay, or can someone reach out to you with a complete different design from what you already have listed?
You can reach out to us definitely. Like I say, we can do custom works if you have your own design that you would like cut into decal. We do a lot of it. We get a lot, especially through Marketplace. We've had a lot of people say, "Hey, I really like the look of the holographic. We have the holographic vinyl in that design." Yep, that's actually upside down, but yeah,
it's got a skull in it too.
Yep, people love this holographic, but they're like, "That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for." We get a lot of people that want like in memory of their pet or something like that, and they'll ask for it to be customized. I don't know if we have any here because we sell through those pretty quick. But we have this heart with an animal paw on it, and they'll say, "Well, can I add my pet's name and their dates, or can you do a completely different design?" And they'll send us an idea, even just an idea what they're looking for. And then my graphic designer, which is Destiny, she'll put something together and send them a couple proofs of different styles if they're not exactly sure what they're looking for. So yeah, you can definitely come to us with your own thoughts and designs.
Glam wants to know, can you do a holograph on clothing?
We can. There is holographic vinyl for clothing. We don't currently have any in stock because, like I say, we're not really pushing the shirts because we want to do a fast turnaround on product. We still do the 1-day shipping on all the decals. Everything goes out next day. But with clothes, because there's so many variations in colors and sizes and the type of material people want, whether they want a 50-50 cotton blend, 100%, or a polyester, we would have to buy so much to fill the inventory so it would be readily available that we're not really getting heavily into the shirts. Now, if you come to me and say, "Hey, we want 25 shirts with this logo on it, or 100 shirts, whatever the number is," and you don't mind waiting for the shirts to come into us and then get them made up, and we can get them made up and out to you real quick. But it's just waiting that time, which we usually get them within about 3 days. So if you don't mind waiting about a week to a week and a half for it to get to your door, yes, we can definitely do special order shirts.
Now, how long does it take for you? And if somebody's wanting to create something, give you ideas, I want this, or I want it to be like this. What is the time span that it takes you to design something like that as far as before it gets approved?
Depending on how they like if you just come to me and say, "Hey, I want you to come to me," or I want Cajun Roots. I want a logo for Cajun Roots. okay, give me a couple basic ideas of what you want. Destiny's usually pretty good as long as we're not busy. Like if she didn't have her doctor's appointment, you could send her something now.
Hmm.
By noon, she's going to have you a couple of proofs. And if you say, okay, I like that one, it would go out tomorrow.
Oh wow.
But
Uh,
like, I don't want to tell people, oh man, you send her something and she'll have it back to you in a couple hours with a proof, because like yesterday we were out of town to pick up that printer.
right.
So it probably wouldn't be till today that she'd get back to you. But within 24 hours, I can guarantee we'll have some proofs back to you, but it could be as little as, on how simplistic your design is, an hour.
Right. And now, do y'all use a specific program when y'all doing all this? And speaking of that cup you use, and I love my mug like that, by the way. I use it for my tea.
There you go.
So yeah.
Yes. Well, like our cutters come with a proprietary software that we use, which is Silhouette Design Studio. So that's what we do a majority of our designing in is the OEM software that comes with that. But we're not limited to that. There's some things you can do a lot in that software, but there's some things that you can't, and then we'll kind of outsource into like Photoshop or something like that to add a certain effect or whatever to a graphic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Glam. Was it no? Miss Q says that custom shirts usually are a wait anyway.
They're what?
You have to wait for them anyway when you do custom T-shirts.
Right. Yeah. Because like I say, I don't want to stock a bunch of shirts
Right.
that may or may not sell. But I will tell you, like for instance, we were at Walmart the other day, and they had Fruit of the Loom XXX on sale or on clearance, and I bought every XXX they had because it was cheaper than I could find them anywhere online. So in situations like that, we'll buy them up. But as far as like you say, hey, I want a pink shirt, double X, with vinyl on it saying that, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to order those. I don't have them on hand.
Let's see. Lucky Seven Auctions has a question. If I provide the shirts, ship them to you, and with a paid return ship, what's the average you would charge for a simple front logo about 4 dozen shirts?
Oh man. Are you wanting just vinyl logos, or are you wanting a sublimation logo? That's what I'd need to know. Is if it's a simple vinyl single color logo, couple dozen shirts, we'd probably be able to do them at about $8 a shirt if you're paying for the shirts and the shipping.
There you go. What would you suggest would be the best advertisement for my business? Not everyone is part of a manufactured company.
I don't know what is your business.
He's got a trucking business now with him and his dad.
Oh, that was Trent. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry about that.
Trent, what I would do, I'm familiar with the trucking industry. I used to drive truck, but it hasn't been for about 25 years. It's just a lot of footwork. It's a lot of phone calls. I mean, because like YouTube, is it going to be effective? Yeah. How many the people that you are trying to reach? I mean, there's probably a lot of truckers that sit there and watch and listen to YouTube while going down the road. So it definitely could be effective if you're getting right in front of the right eyes. But I would say it's just marketing through the internet, through websites. You're probably going to have to do paid advertising in that type of business to get in front of the people that you want to be in front of. And then a lot of letter mailing, a lot of phone calls. That would be my best suggestion. Get out to the trucking, the freight haulers that you're dealing with, and try to see if you can get them to spread the word by offering them some sort of finder's bonus, to the deals you're giving them if they can bring you in so much in other people or something.
Lucky Seven says the silhouette is much larger, also a great cutter.
The silhouette, we love the silhouettes. I've never used a Cricut cutter, but I actually do watch on Marketplace and Macari and stuff because I am going to pick one up just to see how they work, to see which one I like better, because the people that love Cricut don't like Silhouette, and the people that like Silhouette don't like Cricut because they don't want to get to learn something new. But I'm willing to give anything a chance. So I want to have one just so I can see what the best of both worlds are. But I know they're capable of doing the same things.
Collecting Chaos also, hello and welcome. Somebody made a comment about ink pens. That is such a fact, because there's so many things you can get out there where you can get the free bundle deals of like so many ink pens and hand them out kind of thing. That is an easy way to do some type of advertisement as well.
Right.
I'm trying to get to that comment. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. He just started doing videos. Let's see here. Stamps and logos. Let's see, Dayton Valley deals. They're talking about the link. Oh, there it is. Where did it go? Certified host. Jennifer found your link. Where is it now? I can't see it and find it in the chat. There it is. She's got it in the chat for y'all. Go ahead and check it out. I know everybody's been asking and trying to look for it. And there it is. All right, then we also have the Selling Sniper. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes, vinyl, one color. He's going to ask you about the T-shirts.
Yeah, we'd be able to do those for about $8 a shirt, for a couple of dozen.
There you go. All his information is in the description bar below. If you missed it in the chat, it is in the description bar below. There it is, right there. Pins, and everyone uses the pins or even keychains. I will get in touch with you, Tommy, on a wall decal. There you go. The information at the bottom. Reach out to him.
Sure. See, Trent's business is so consumer specific that I wish I could think. I don't know how to get his services, the best way to get his services in front of those eyes, with short of making like little short.
He does have his logo on Facebook. He's got his Facebook group, and he does have his logo that he posts on Facebook. I don't know if you can. That'll help you too. I think he used it on his business cards as well.
Do we have a
How big of a decal can you make?
Right now, we can go 24 inches wide by however long. We can go bigger. We can definitely go bigger, but you would have to seam it together. But our biggest cutter right now is 24 inches wide. We do have to get a bigger cutter because, like I say, now we can print 44 inches wide. So now I got to find a cutter that will be able to cut that wide as well.
Now, are you having to buy specific type of new decal width-wise with the new machine, or is it easy to find?
Yeah, see, a majority of what we do right now is 12-inch, up to 12-inch. I mean, like these decals here, these are our 5-inch decals. You know, we got most of these are 5 inches or smaller. There's a bunch of them, but we can go up to 12 inches at its, I don't want to say widest point, because like, okay, for instance, this flag, we can go 12 inches from here to here, and it can be however long you want it to be.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you wanted, say, you want a decal that, well, I want it 18 inches wide. We can do that, but we'd have to do it in two separate sections where you would like piece this top and this bottom together. It wouldn't come in like one big flat.
Oh, label. So you'd have to do it in multiple pieces.
Right. At this time, till we get a bigger cutter.
Oh, okay.
But like I say, a majority of what we sell is either in 5.5 inch or 12 inch.
Now, does it happen to be that when somebody's designing something, can it be like one color or multiple colors, or how does that work?
If they're looking for a vinyl decal of, say, this style, then we would, for it to be efficient, any more than like 2-3 colors at the max. And then, if you want this flag and you want this flag red, white, and blue, we're using the same amount of vinyl for each cutter to cut that. So your cost isn't going to be efficient for us to do it like that and be able to give you still a good decal. Because this $5 decal, if we were to multiply it by the 3 times, would become a $15 decal, where I could actually do, like, it'd be a printable sticker laminated so it can be outside and on your vehicle or whatever, where we'd still be able to maintain that at the $5.
Now, you were showing earlier the one with the multicolors, like the rainbow colors. How does that work? Like that, yeah.
This is our holographic chrome. It's just a style vinyl. I can show you in the sheets here. This is one that was cut, has not been weeded out yet, but we have it in rolls, and it comes on a sheet. And then we put it through the cutter, and I think you can see it here. See where the lines?
Yeah, see the little die cuts or something that's in there?
Yep, those are actual cuts. And then what we do is we weed out this excess, and you end up with this here.
Wow.
Then this is also a holographic, but as you can see, it's not as shimmery, and that's because this here has a transfer tape that goes off the top. So when you receive this decal, you just pull this backing off. You would stick this onto your substrate or your surface that you want it to go on, and then you press it down with a card or a squeegee or whatever. Make sure you got a good rub on it. And then when you pull this off, the decal itself is going to stick to whatever you stuck it to.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have this finish at the end.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I say we're going to do some content. We're going to do some videos, because we have printed instructions that show you exactly how to apply it. You want to clean your surface. You obviously don't want to put it on a dirty surface or a car that's just been rained on and has the water droplets. You want to clean it with basic rubbing alcohol. Let it dry, let it evaporate, and then stick it to a nice, clean, flat, smooth surface. But we're actually going to do a video too that we can direct people to if they're just not getting it from the instructions, which are very detailed. But we figure a video would be nice to actually show people how to apply it.
Right. Now, Little Miss Q has a statement. She says, I'm looking for a decal for the band trailer for the truck side and the backdrop wall decal.
Let me see so I can read it again. I'm looking for a decal for band trailer, truck side, and backdrop wall decal. Okay, we can.
It might be the same decal for all 3 places, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, I imagine they're looking for some band branding for their trailer that they probably use to haul their.
Yeah, and they have. She has their own. They have their own
truck side. The backdrop wall decal. Definitely get a hold of me, and I'm sure we can figure it out exactly what you want and the best process and the most cost efficient for you to get that done. And
so like in this situation, would she send you like a copy of the logo they have already, like on their T-shirts that they already have?
Yes, she would definitely want to send me if they have something done and that they know they want. Yeah, definitely send me something like that. Or if you have an idea, send me your ideas, and we'll see if we can come up with something you like.
All right. Lucky 7 says, also, Tommy, on shirts, if you have a Dollar Tree, here they currently have 50/50 T-shirts for $1 and solid colors.
They absolutely do. And that's where we went and got a lot of our shirts to practice on. I will tell you this. If you want a shirt, you're having a birthday party, you're having an event, and it's a shirt you're only going to wear a couple of times, absolutely, you can save a bunch of money by getting a Dollar Tree shirt. But you got to remember they're at Dollar Tree for a reason. The shirts that we've got, a couple times in the wash, the stitching here starts unraveling, and now you got this unfolded thing. They will have slight staining on them, so they're imperfection shirts. They don't have your gilding or your Fruit of the Loom shirt at the Dollar Tree for no reason.
Yeah.
And also Dollar Tree, I notice a lot of their shirts are really small sizes. So if you're a bigger guy like me, you're not finding Dollar Tree shirts. Otherwise, I would be buying them for $1 and just remaking them for myself when they wear out.
Now, I have a question on that because I know when I worked at, I was a teacher at Joann's, and they would have like these large sales on buy one get one half price of the Hanes t-shirts or the different types of styles and colors. Would those work as well as far as a t-shirt type?
Yeah, we can put vinyl on any kind of shirt. If you want full color sublimation, like I say with sublimation, you can actually do pictures or multiple color. It doesn't matter how many colors.
I remember that.
Yeah, this is from our Masked Singer one. But if you're doing sublimation, that has to go on a polyester shirt because the process with the ink, it's actually a heat transferable ink. It turns the ink into a gas and actually embeds in the fibers instead of laying on top like this. And it becomes part of the shirt. So if you want durability and lastability, then you would want to go with the sublimation. Or if you have a ton of colors, you can go with the sublimation. We can do a printed vinyl on a shirt with multiple colors, which basically we're printing a picture onto a piece of vinyl, but they do fade and crack over time. And it's just like anything else. The better quality you get, the longer it's going to last.
Right.
And I still try to maintain the bargain effect image. We try to do the best pricing that we can give you, and we shop around to try to get our supplies and our vinyls at the best price for quality stuff. I mean, we're not going to go and get Dollar Tree also sells vinyl. They sell little rolls of vinyl that you can buy, but the stuff's not going to last when you get it out in the sun. It's not UV protected. It's going to crack. So we try to get you the best quality at the best price. Okay, when looking for merchandise, do the same thing. Google Los Angeles Pressures.
Oh, I think he's been talking back and forth with Trent.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to keep up with everything because I think he's talking back and forth with Trent. And they were having a conversation about how to find places. Let's see. Do you do bulk pricing for big orders?
Yes, we definitely do. The more you buy, the bigger discounts we can give you because it's easier on us to do larger runs than one-off runs.
That is what I want for you to know. You guys don't pay people on YouTube to pay for knowledge listening guys doing videos. People like me that will go do it for free. And that's what we do here. We don't charge anybody here. It's all free.
And I'm definitely willing to share any knowledge I have, and I've never asked a dime for it. And I'll tell you, when it comes to reselling, I'm good at it. I'm not even gonna be modest. I'm good at it. When it comes to knowing how eBay works, I'm good at it. I know the ins and outs. And even when it comes to YouTube, I don't have much content. No, my channel's very small, but I have not tried to do anything with it because I am the type of person that wants the knowledge before I jump into something. So I can advise you on how to run a good YouTube channel and the things that are going to help you in your algorithm ranking and your tags and how to do your descriptions and make all that cohesive with your thumbnails. Even though I don't do it, I guess I'm a teacher, not a doer.
How that saying goes, do as I say, not as I do.
Right. So I totally agree with that. Sharing the knowledge and not charging. There's a ton of people out there that do it. But that being said, I will also never say that I won't charge for my knowledge, because the bigger and more popular you get, the more people you're going to have reaching out to you for this knowledge, and I get phone calls and emails and text messages all the time. Hey, I have this situation with eBay or blah blah blah. What do you suggest? There comes a time when your time becomes worth money, because you can't lose out money by doing something you're getting paid to do something for free if it's taking up too much time, because now you're losing money, so you have to compensate that somehow.
All right, I need to. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't understand what's going on with Certified Hustler. So he's saying, "All right, now, nice to talk to y'all. Grandma always says my advice is not needed in the channel, so see y'all later." No one said your advice was not needed.
Yeah.
Everybody who gives advice in the channel, again, you got to remember it's what they take from it, and what you give. But a lot of people may be doing something totally different than another person is, and like I always say in our show here, everybody does something different. Everybody can give advice, but it's what somebody that's new in the community will take from that and implement it into their business. So it's not to say you're not giving great advice. I just see you are being attentive in the chat, and that's a great thing. But no one said you had to leave. It's just, you are giving advice, and a lot of people will take it as they see fit for their business. Like I always say, we're not here. We're not all of us the way we do our business. It may not be the right way, or it may be our way, but it's what you take from it that you can use it to your business to help in your place. So it's not to say we're doing it right or wrong, but everyone's always welcome to make your comments and statements in here. Not to say that it's right or wrong.
Right. And everybody's business is ran a different way. And even when it comes just to flipping used goods, the basics are the same. But some people are doing it as a hobby. Some people are doing it as full time. Some people are doing it out of their basement like I was. And some people are doing it out of a warehouse with 10 employees. So not all advice is going to fit every reselling scenario.
Right.
And that's what I did. I watched a ton of YouTube, Googled a bunch of information, and I can't say there's one particular person that I run my business like they run theirs because they're successful. That's going to make me successful, because that's not necessarily true. They might ship a certain way that works for me, but their listing might be totally different that doesn't, and I use somebody else's model for that.
Right.
So, yeah, it's advice is advice, and people got to take what they find useful to them, and just disregard the rest. I don't really think I can't say that there is bad advice, but all advice is each individual's personal knowledge, and just take all that knowledge, mix it up, jam it together, and make your plan out of all of that works for you.
Thank you, Jennifer. I did both. I'm noticing that the comments kept getting worse and worse, so I took care of that. Well, feel so bad. Sorry. Yeah, and you just can't please everybody. But again, we're here to help each other out. We're not charging anybody. And remember that everybody who comes in the chat is looking for some type of advice, but we are here to give it for free. Now, when I hit a 1K and I got monetized, that was the first thing everybody asked me: will I be charging for things? No. I have a like a yin yang feeling about that. I've been doing it for free all this time. Why start charging? I like helping people. I don't feel that I should be charging, because I've learned along the way and did my own research on things that I was looking for to learn. And I'm here to share it with everybody just as well. So it's out there for free. There are some people who are, charging for like books and things like that, which that's their business when it comes to their part of making money for their business. But for me, I don't see it. So,
and like I say, I agree with that. People want to do the free advice, go for it. I do it. But unless it becomes to a time to where your advice, the time you're taking giving advice, is interfering with the time you need to make your income, you either have to kind of cut back on the amount of time you're giving advice, or you need to be compensated for your time, because time is money. And once it hits a certain point.
Thank you, Collecting Chaos. Advice is always worth what you pay for it, with the exception of Johnny. And again, like I always say, I may not, if I give advice, it may be not something that you would work for you, but that's what works for me. Just like something that may work for Tommy may not work for me. So it's what you take from it and see if it works for you. Like they say when you're cooking spaghetti, the pasta, throw it at the wall. If it sticks, take care of it. Use it. If not, then don't worry about it. So
I
this
mean,
channel is so supportive.
I'll give you a prime example on that, Johnny. I have advice. I can tell you where for free where you can buy your vinyl from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, because you're also a semi-competitor, and I did tons of research, and I bought many vinyls and went through and ruined vinyls, ruined shirts, put vinyls on shirts to find out this shit peels off, after 10 washes. It costs me money to find out what is a good vinyl at a good price, and I'm not going to give that information out for free.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm not going to help you compete with me for free and save you all the time and money I invested, because that would just be bad business for me.
Exactly.
Now, if I created a group, whether it be a Patreon or a course, and show you how to start doing quality, anybody can go to decals. You can go to Walmart, you can buy a Cree cut. You can go to Hobby Lobby, you can buy a Cree cut, you can buy their vinyl that they have on clearance there, and you can start selling decals. And in 30 days, you're going to have people complaining, hey, these things are falling off my car, they're faded, my red decal now looks mauve. Anybody can do that, but if you want to do it right, we've been through all that. Like I say, we started doing this about 2.5 years, and before we actually adapted into a business, we learned what not to do, and that's very valuable, time-saving information that I personally won't share for free. So that's why I say there's times when free advice is great, and there's times where free advice can hurt you.
Rampage Reseller says, so far all the advice that I've gotten from on this channel, I've put it to use, especially yesterday, to help cut down on listing times. I really appreciate it. And that's what's good about having different guests, because you may learn something from someone, and it's like that aha moment. Look, you're thinking about something, and all of a sudden it's like this light goes off. Wow, I never thought about doing it that way. And so that's what's good about having a different guest every day, because you can have a tunnel vision, like they say, what they call that again, like a rut. You're in a rut where you're doing the same thing over and over and over, and then someone else can come on and say, well, look, this is how I do it. And it's like, wow, I never thought of that. And that can help you get out that rut and then get into a quicker listing. So thank you so much for that comment. And that's what this is all about. You just never know who can give you some type of turnaround and get you out that little rut. Because I know when I first started, I was in a rut, doing the same thing like a robot every day, trying to figure out my little niche. Then all of a sudden, Robert starts listing. And it's like, wait, how in the hell are you getting your listings and your drafts done that fast? And I started following him. So I've learned from him, and he just started. And when I say Robert, my husband, because he decided one day to start doing eBay. And I'm like, why and how are you getting those listings so fast? So I learned from him. So you just never know what you can learn from someone, and it can help you in the long run. Glam says, Johnny, I was floored when I found out that you don't charge to join your auction. That is incredibly generous. Well, for me, I don't have any reason to charge, because I enjoy bringing people together. And then again, you're not only promoting yourself, and like in your case, it'll be your first auction tomorrow. It's just something I can't do. I just can't bring myself to do that. And that's why, like, I have to buy me a moon pie and the what you call that, monetization to the channel. I'm still going to be myself, even though I'm over 1K now. Again, you still have to keep up and keep with everybody who's needing the help, because I'll be glad to help anybody.
Johnny, I don't mean to interrupt you. Destiny's taking off. I forgot to tell her something. I just got to run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Go for it. We appreciate all you very much. Thank y'all so much, because again, that's what we've been here for. I've started this channel that way, and I will continue. And then again, I don't mind helping people. Like, for example, if somebody needs some help with something, like in yesterday's case, and I'm only going to say this because I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but someone reached out to me and said, I have some questions about doing an auction. So what I did was I sent that person the link, had them come on after my auction yesterday, and then I did the behind the scenes help. I've done it several times because I enjoy sharing that knowledge, and I want to make people, for the first time when they're going live, that can be nerve-wracking. And so what I do is I'll bring them on in the back room. I'll show them the ropes, show them how to do the basics to get started. That way they'll have it at ease on what to do when they do their first live. So for me, I have no problem helping in any kind of way I can, in any little way, help somebody feel at ease, especially when they will do something for the first time. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Bam, John in the house. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I love getting people's point of view. It gets me more ideas. Exactly. And that's why we do this every morning. It's going to be almost 2 years. I've been doing this since I started my lives. So it's just something I enjoy. And for me, I look at it this way. If I can help one person, at least one person a day. And I had a conversation with someone a couple of days ago, within the last couple of days, in reference to like paying it forward. For me, when I help one person a day or more, for me, I feel like I've paid it forward to helping someone in any way possible. So that's one of the reasons why I do that. Hello and good morning, Horizon Picks. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Yenzer Picker. We are always learning every day. And that's the true thing. The day you stop learning is the day we should not be here. Johnny, I have so much respect for you and so grateful. You're amazing. Well, thank you so much, Glams. You're going to make me start crying. Johnny fanboy. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing? How's everything in your neck of the woods? Live, you helped me more than you can ever know. Well, thank y'all. Callie says, yes, I'm the one. Wait, I'm the same way here. Never charge anybody to come on the auctions. Yeah, I can't do that. Nashville Flipper, hello, good morning, and welcome. I need to get you on the morning show. I need to send you in the message. Let's see here. And I think I'm caught up. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. So again, Tommy is our guest today, and I'm going to go ahead now and open the panel. He is meeting up with Daz for a few minutes. So while we do that, I'm going to make sure if the guest today is Tommy, the link is at the top in the blue box. If you have never checked out his channel, in the description bar below, by the way, I do have all of his links, including his website, including a coupon code that you can use at checkout to get some discounts. Do you hit your watch hours? Oh, Nashville. Okay, talking about Nashville. I love auction. No charge for all of this. And exactly, that's correct. So what I'm going to do before I open the chat with the StreamYard link, I want Tommy to go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about what you do, how they can get in touch with you, about the coupon code, and things that you got going on with the your business. And then I'll open the chat after.
Okay, again, Tommy 2.0. Currently known as the Bargain Effect. We are going to be rebranding as Prince by TBE. And currently what we are doing is stickers and decals. Our decals can be applied to automobiles, laptops, pretty much anything you want as long as clean, smooth surface. We have outdoor warranties of 5 years against fading, cracking, or peeling. Indoor warranties of 10 years. We also have removable wall safe, painted wall safe vinyl that you can take it out. You can't take it off and move it around because the adhesive is actually going to get less and less. But you can put it up there if you have a rental property or something and you don't want to damage the walls when you move out. That'll peel right off. Our website is princebytve.com. We have a ton of decals on there. We're adding more daily. We also have an eBay store. We also sell them on Facebook Marketplace. If you go to our website, use coupon code FIRST10. That will get you a discount off your entire order. All orders ship out, no matter what they are or how many they are, for $375 flat rate, first class shipping with tracking. And if you don't like anything you see and you have your own ideas, or you think, hey, I want something like that, hit the contact us button at the bottom of the page. Let us know what you're looking for, and we can make something work, put something together for you.
All right, I do have all that information in the bottom of the description bar below, in the description bar of this video. So if you get it and you missed it in the chat, but you want to go back and check it out and get to in touch with Tommy, all of that information is in the description bar, including his website, where you can have a link that's in there that you can actually go and contact him. And in case if you have something interesting you're looking at wanting to get done, and that way you can reach out to him. And so what I'll do at this time, and his information, by the way, is at the top in the blue box. If you haven't checked out his channel before, there's the link at the top. Let's see something. Where was the comment at? Perlini, thank you, Perlini. I did see something else. I want to say it was Iris made a comment about auctions. Let's see here. Rampage. I need help with 3,000 books that won't list themselves. You're right about that. That'll never happen. Iris, you need to be, and I want to, that's the comment I want to touch on. Anyone who goes to other channels and you're doing auctions, especially when you're still new at it, you got to remember you got to build a following. And that's exactly what Jennifer's making a great point right there. When you get started and you're not doing anything on your channel when it comes to auctions, remember to try to build an audience to wherever you're going on whoever's channel it may be. But remember that once you build that audience, they will then follow you to your channel. But you want to make sure you get your feet wet and understand what's going on before you actually do go live, because it can be intimidating for those who are not comfortable doing it in the backgrounds, because there's a lot that goes on, which I'm working on 2 videos right now that I'm getting ready to post on what to do in the back rooms in a live stream. So I'm working on that right now, and it's a lot of work for me to edit. So good morning, Greg. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Rampage.
And I think I agree with you, Johnny. And I think that's with anything. If you're trying to get followers, obviously, the more followers you have, the more people are going to be in your auctions. With YouTube content, the more followers you have, the more people are going to watch your videos. So you want to get out and in front of as many eyes as you can. So collabing with other people and getting on other people's channels and getting known is definitely the route to go.
Exactly. Because I remember actually, and I just put the link and I switched out the link for the StreamYard. If you would like to come on and join us on the panel, you're more than welcome to. And I just dropped the link again for Jennifer's been dropping the website link, and there is the link for his channel. So definitely check that out, and you'll notice where Jennifer's dropping it right here. When you see that, that is his website.
And if you go to the website and you do decide to order some stuff, coupon code first 10. It's not cap sensitive or anything. So as long as you put first 10 in the coupon code, you will definitely get a discount.
And if you're watching the video and you don't have it written down, if you go to the description bar below, I did copy and paste it when Tommy put it in the chat, and it is in the description bar below with the website and the site that Jennifer's dropping in, and right between it, you'll see the coupon code. Make sure you copy and paste it if you have to, if you want to, when you buy something on the website, to be able to use that discount. And you're still showing some love and support to Tommy, but at the same time, you're saving a little bit of cash as well. And Laura's joining us. I agree with Johnny, learning elsewhere and get feet wet before you go live yourself. Crawl before you. Yes, right. Exactly. So what's going on, Laura?
Nothing. I just came on to tell Tommy that I ordered decals from you, and I love my one that's on my laptop. It's a dragon.
Great. I'm glad you like them. Glad you like them.
Well, the seller sniper, we're going to have to get you on the morning show. Actually, I thought you were already here. Yeah, you've been on here before. I think. I'll have to check again. I think you were. I have to remember. I think you just maybe popped on. I'll have to check. So what you got going on your neck of the woods over there, Laura? I know you got a long schedule all week long. Lord Jesus, girl, you got me beat. Tell everybody what you got going on, girl.
All right. My channel.
How many more you added this week?
7 p.m. Eastern on my channel tonight is we're having a huge auction tonight. Huge. It's myself and Melanie and Tiffany Cool Finds, Scooter Renee, Roy Horizon Picks, and Kayla Treasure Noir. So there'll be 6 of us tonight on our sale. And then tomorrow night back on my channel. Well, let's go first. First during the day at 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel, Melanie and I will be doing a book sale. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, it'll be myself, Melanie, and Marion.
Next real quick, will be tell everybody about Melanie. The one day you are doing the, if somebody wants to come on as a guest to get started, how can they do that?
All you gotta do is email me or email Melanie. Mine is real easy. It's laurabimos@gmail.com. So you can email me and we will get you scheduled.
And then, of course, talk about how y'all switch each week and if any other new things you have going on.
Yeah, this week was on my channel, so next week it'll be all on Melanie's channel. We keep all the auctions on the same channel for that week so that nobody gets confused, because we do switch weeks back and forth between Melanie and I. Come for the laughs, stay for the deals. That's what we do.
There you go.
All right, now we have somebody else joining us, so let me bring him on. Tell everybody about what you got going on from last night, Brandon, because I saw that video.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, and I want to apologize for at least for a little bit of that video. I didn't realize my comment section was hidden.
Exactly, because there was no comments able to be made.
Yeah. I realized that this morning when I woke up, realized that someone commented and then they messaged me and I'm like, oh, I don't see it. But yeah, again, I totally forgot that my comment section, I had it on approved comments.
Yeah.
You know, where I have to literally go into YouTube Studio and approve the comments.
Exactly.
But I switched that setting so now anybody can comment and I can see it. So
you're known as the Donut Man instead of the Brooch Man or the Lego Man now.
Donut Man, right. And guess what?
You got more donuts.
I got one left.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna have it. But yeah, again, sorry for that whole confusion of the.
Well, talk about the auction what you did. That was your first one. Talk about what you're doing with that.
Yeah, so today is the first auction of from being in the dorm room here. I bought a light box, so the quality is good, and
yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm just happy to do it. Finally, get back into doing auctions. So,
Brandon, are you eating a dozen donuts every day?
No.
That's what's left from yesterday.
Yeah, I went and did some retail arbitrage and bought me some donut.
Oh, okay.
Retail arbitrage some donuts.
Yeah. Because why not?
Did you list those on eBay?
Nope.
And also, don't forget, you can drop your links for any special events you have going on. Also, I want to say Avery's all in. Don't forget to drop your link to your 100 sub giveaway you're doing. I did see that video. I have it saved, so I need to go back and watch it. Donut diet. Just enjoy it while you're young. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. I told him that yesterday. A little on them lips, but forever on them hips. You got to watch it. Hidden clearance donuts. You're right about that.
Now speaking, I should put this out there. Now speaking of donuts, on Hemlock Ladies channel, on the 27th, I am going to be doing a donut challenge with Popo Joe from Flippin' Flamingos.
Oh my gosh, is it a stuff your face like they were doing the other night?
Yeah, I don't know the exact details. I believe it's going to be something to the effect of how many donuts you can eat in X period of time.
Dang, I should have signed up.
And I love me some donuts.
That sounds like Brandon.
So is that going to be like the hot dog eating contest every year?
I don't know. We'll see.
Somebody's going to throw up.
Let's see. I want to say hello to, real quick, there was Moon Goddess Treasures, Miss Crystal, and Ghost Pirates. Hello and welcome. Good morning. I skipped the donuts.
Sorry, Clams, I'm out.
Does anyone have a donut but me? I don't. I don't eat them.
I don't eat them.
I have some waiting upstairs for me. Yeah. I got to practice for that upcoming challenge.
So do you know if there's going to be like any particular type of donuts you're going to have to eat, or did they say?
No, I'm trying to figure out what kind of donuts we're working with because, like I said, I got to practice.
Right. I know they say that I love the apple fritters, and I don't think that's considered a donut, but that's my favorite.
I know a way to cheat the system. You could win.
Well,
just eat a bunch of donut holes.
Well, it is a form of a donut.
It is.
So tell everybody what's going on with you, little Miss Q.
Well, it's not my channel, but I am participating in it. So September 18th, there is going to be a 12-hour auction. It's called Lemur Palooza. It's to raise money for, I don't know if anyone knows it on this channel, but Get Swamped. He takes care of endangered animals in Florida, and he rescues them while he's building a lemur enclosure. And a lot of channels are raising money to help with this lemur enclosure. And so KT Treasures, Regular Barbecue Guy, and Storage Brat are the 3 channels, and they're going to do 4-hour blocks. So we're going to have a 12-hour auction on September 18th from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. And they're looking for people to sign up to donate even 1 lot and get on and sell the lot, and all, to raise money. So if anyone's interested in doing that, it's for a great cause, and you would just email KT Treasures at kttreasures18.com at gmail.com. And you can, donate 1 lot or several lots. It doesn't matter, but they're looking for people to do that on the 12-hour event.
Now, do you have the link that people can go to? Is it set up yet?
I know.
And Jennifer's asking, whose channel was it on?
It's going to be on 3 different channels because there's 4-hour blocks. There's KT Treasures, Regular Barbecue Guy, and Storage Brats. I'm not sure if they have the links up yet. I think they may, but it is September 18th. So surely if they don't have them up, they'll have them up in the next days or so. But it's called Lemur Palooza is the 12-hour event.
Okay. Let's see. The seller. Anyone needs subs? The chat moves kind of fast. Yeah, it does. Now, just to let you know, all my chats do go up when the video goes live on my channel after the show has ended. So if you have missed somebody, it will always be there for you to go back and check it out and see if there was somebody you missed. All right. So if you have any questions, especially for Tommy as the guest today, make sure you ask him in the chat. So Tommy, what is the future so far with, I know you were talking about maybe branding or rebranding your YouTube channel. So what is the goals that you're looking at wanting to change, and when should we see that approximately happen?
The rebranding, like I say, I was trying to decide whether to start a new channel, since it's kind of a totally different type of selling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know if I wanted to start from ground zero, and my channel's kind of been, I don't have a whole ton of content out there anyways, and it's been kind of a mashup of like personal stuff and fishing and some reselling and some of this, some of that. So it hasn't really been specific to what I've been doing. So it seems like the consensus in chat says just rebrand the current channel. So I'm probably going to do that real quick here, and like I say, start putting up some content of our processes and how it actually works and what goes on as far as making the decals and the stickers and the mugs and everything, so people can actually see what goes into it. And there may be people that are interested in doing it themselves. So I would imagine within the next week or so you should start seeing some branding changes and content going up.
All right, Jennifer's been dropping the links as usual for the links that Miss Q was talking about. So if you haven't checked them out, there's the links. So that way you can be. I thought I was subscribed to him. So always remember, when you do check out a link that is in the chat, especially even when Jennifer's dropping these links, when you go to someone's chat or their channel, and you will know if you're subscribed or not, because if the word subscribe is in that red block, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Give the bell of notification, all the notifications with the very top one, but also go back and make a comment on their videos. We're not sure 100% if that helps you keep your sub count to that person, but again, it doesn't hurt, but it will help. Today is Thursday, so don't forget, today at 2 o'clock, Dawn and Mary go on live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I just saw her come in and try to make a comment, so that's what reminded me of it. And there's the K teacher, the sign up, the information. There you go. There's the information right there. Dana's dropping her link. She's got multiple channels, so go check them out.
I just wanted to, say that I will be doing my auction, this afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. Central Time, and then I will be posting a buy it now video probably later tonight. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I've got some schoolwork to do, so I'm gonna head out.
Now, talk a little bit about your channel and your website before you go.
Yep. Thought that was gonna happen. Oh yeah. Anyway, I am Heartland Picker. I am a college student here in my dorm, and I will be doing an auction every Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. Central Time. I do 2 buy now videos a week. It might turn into 3 depending on how successful they are. And if you buy anything from me, I will take it back up to the house so that Miss Ivy can invoice and ship it. And that way, if you buy anything from me or if you buy anything from her, it'll be combined shipping and you won't have to pay extra. I'm thinking I'm going to do an unboxing video here because I just got a care package from somebody.
I heard.
Yeah, someone got me a care package. So I might do an unboxing of that and show you guys what's in it. Other than that, my website, I haven't used it too much lately, but hopefully I'll use it some more. The Route 66 Bricks, that free web online store, that's what I use. That will be, hopefully I will get more stuff on there now that I have the light box and I can take professional photos and, some better photos. So
right,
that's about it.
And don't forget before you leave to drop your link in the chat so they can check out your website.
Yep, I am getting that right now.
Lucky 7 is 67 subs away from his giveaway. What's your number now? Drop your link in the chat.
I just dropped my link, so I'm going to head out, guys.
All right, thank you, Brandon.
Catch you later, Brandon.
I'll see you later.
Oh, he's at 943. He's getting close to 1K. We're going to have to get you on the morning show, get you as a guest. Reach out to me. Speaking of reaching out to me, if you want to be a guest on the show like we do every day, we do showcase the channel, basically promote your channel. And if you want to be part of that, here's my information. You can reach out to me on any of my social media pages. And again, I do first come, first serve. So if you reach out to me, I'll make sure to get a date to you before I go to the next person that reaches out to me. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everybody go around and talk a little bit about your channel, what you have going on, how they can contact you. My numbers are going down, so I do not want to take too much of everybody's time. But again, after the show is over, you're always welcome to come and join us behind the scenes. So what I'll do is I'll start with Laura, and then we'll go around and let everybody talk about what you got going on your channel, how they can reach you, and any of your special events you have coming up. And we'll start with Laura.
Okay, guys, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight on my channel, BMOS Mercantile. We will have myself, Melanie, Horizon, Kayla, Treasure Noir, Tiffany from Tiffany's Cool Finds, and Scooter Renee. And so there'll be 6 of us. And we will bring you good deals. Come for the laughs, stay for the deals. Tomorrow night on my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern, it's myself, Melanie, and Marion. Tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern, we have a book sale. That'll be myself, Melanie, and Ella doing that book sale. Next week, we will be doing all of the shows on Melanie's channel. And that means our regular auctions on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then our book sales in the afternoon on Tuesdays and Fridays. You never know what we're going to bring. Come for the laughs, stay for the deal.
And then how can they reach out to you if they want to be a guest on your guest auction?
All you got to do is email myself or Melanie. Mine's real easy. It's laurabemos@gmail.com. That's LAURABEMOS@gmail.com.
All right, Miss Q.
That's me. On my channel, I just dropped a new video. So just got some of my 127 footage out, and I have a bunch of unboxings that's going to hit next week from some great channels. So make sure you check those out. You'll get to see cute little Miss Pam do those. And then again, just the Lemur Palooza, September 18th. If anyone's interested in donating a lot, 12-hour event, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's across 3 different channels. The info is in the chat, and we would love to have you come on. And it's for a great cause. I can't speak today. That's okay though. You can check out Get Swamped, and there's more information on what the cause is. He does have a YouTube as well, and you'll get to see like what the money is actually going for. So, would love for people to sign up for that. But that's about all I have going right now.
What about the train
Oh.
auction you'll do?
So next week, the train auction will be on KT Treasure's channel, and then the following one will be on mine. And those ones, anyone can sign up to sell. And we just have an auction, and we call it a train auction because it just goes from one seller to the next. We try to go about 3 lots per person. Sometimes we'll get around to you a second time. But it's just a lot of fun. So we started that. We've done 2 so far. So the next one will be on KT Treasure's channel next week.
There you go. And Jennifer just dropped the link for the Get Swamped. If you haven't checked out their channels, set up their reminders. Also, don't forget, when you go to someone's channel and they have a thumbnail already made, hit that reminder. Set the reminder so you don't forget it, and it'll give you a reminder when the show gets ready to start. All right, Tommy, as our guest today, let everybody know about what you got going on and how they can reach you.
Yep, you can definitely reach me at our website, princebytv.com. We do have a contact us link in there. We do our decals made out of premium vinyl. We also do custom stickers of your design. If you're interested in having any logo work done or anything like that, you can get a hold of us. You can send us your logo, let us do the work, and put something together for you. We also do mugs and shirts. We are capable of doing that. Most of our decals are a 1-day turnaround. Mugs and shirts are a little bit longer depending on what you're ordering. If you go to the website, we have a ton of decals listed on there right now. We add them daily. We will be putting a bunch on there over the next week. And if you go there and decide you want to order something, use coupon code FIRST10. That's going to get you a discount on your entire order, and your entire order, no matter how big or how small it is, ships out $375 first class shipping with tracking. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You have design ideas, feel free to contact us. There's not much we cannot do.
And where are you going to be at the end of this month?
Where am I going to be? Oh, we're going to be on Hemlock's channel on the 27th. I'm not sure the exact time. I don't know if she's got a thumbnail up yet or not, so watch for that. But I'm going to be doing a donut eating challenge with Popo Joe from Flippin' Flamingos. So if you want to see me stuff my face and get bigger than I already am, check it out.
Well, supposedly Glam says go for the glazed donuts. They're much lighter.
Yeah, I don't know the details on the donut specifics. I'm hoping, well, I guess, we're gonna obviously have to eat the same kind of donuts. So
we have a question from Jennifer, which is a great question, and talk a little bit about that. Is there going to be another masked singer?
There is going to be another masked singer. Me and Dwayne have been talking about that. We are saving that more towards the fall, though, after the weather cools down, and I don't want to be outside no more. So there is going to be a masked singer. We will do an update on when that is and how to sign up and everything. We may do it on Destiny's channel, which is the Shamrock Pixie. Just because of I rebrand to the Prince by TV, I kind of want to keep that to that topic.
Right. Now, Tammy, Crystal from the Moon Goddess Treasures, that's what's the website. Jennifer just dropped it in the chat. But if you missed it, his links are in the description bar below, including the code that you can use at checkout to get you a discount on your order. So if you want to check it out, it is in the description bar below of the video, in case if you missed it in the chat. Let's see. I also saw, there's the link right there. Angie says, oh my God, I need donuts. Good morning and welcome, Angie. Again, don't forget all the links of Tommy's websites, his link for the code, everything is in the description bar below, in case if you missed it during the show. And all that will be back up on the channel once it goes live on my channel. So don't forget that. And again, don't forget to reach out to me if you would like to be a guest on the morning show. We'd be glad to have you. Remember, it's first come, first serve. So once the dates are filled, I'll go on and move on to the next person who reached out to me. So if anybody has any other questions, we'll go ahead and end the show. Again, remembering before I end each and every show, as I say all the time, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day, and until we meet again, later. Peace out. And if you want to come in after the show, the link is still at the top. You're more than welcome to join us after the show for a little conversation after the show in the green room. Till then, later.
Bye.